Hello everyone and welcome to another video. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic weekend. It is April 1st. No April Fool's jokes in this video, promised. We are looking at the monthly overview of sealed products, so booster boxes, availability and prices on cardmarket, the fables, the prices, and all the legendaries, the prices. I also did include all these promos. I will show you this in the list, but yeah, it's going to take a little longer than all my other financial analysis videos because there's so much stuff in here, but it's worth looking at this. There are some really strange price movements. And yeah, let's get into this. I hope you are doing fine. Make yourselves comfortable as usual. Get yourself something to drink. Get cozy. We are looking at Welcome to Wrath Unlimited. So I did not compare Welcome to Wrath, Arcane Rising, and Crucible of War first because there's not much going on, not much movement. But I did include Monarch first, Tales of Aria first, and the newer sets, Outsiders, History Pack 2. I have a lot of new stuff in here. So the price is the same as last month. Like by last month, I mean a month ago. But there are a little more boxes on the market. So excuse me, that looks like a healthy bounce in terms of people selling at a higher price point who say, okay, for this price I'm gonna sell. Believe me, the price can't go too low. 85 is the absolute lowest because there's people buying everything up. I'm just gonna leave it small here. I think you can see after the last 3 months of huge price gains, we have a little dip for Arcane Rising Unlimited. There's 106 boxes on the market, which is not much. I mean, 106. That is, you can bet this is going down soon. So, Crew, as I talked about the last months, will be the next one, which is under fire. Just like, you know, the supply went down all the way. Here it was 100 and then it bounced a little back. Arcane Rising was extreme. It went all the way to 36 and bounced back. And Crucible of War now is 100, below 100. I did get more. I also did get Uprising after this expected value video. But yeah, that's the price, 81. We have seen the price as high a year ago. And yeah, 91 boxes. If you don't have one, 81 is still a steal. Come on, 100 for this box, no problem at all. So this is Monarch first edition, which came out in May. I should have put in the day up, but anyhow, the price is at 120. So as you can see, the thing that changed is availability. The amount of boxes has been going lower than before. And yeah, from now on, since Dusk Till Dawn was announced, everybody was looking at Monarch for Shadow and Light cards. Single prices have been going up. I did expect these box prices to go up even more. Oh yeah, I did get Monarch first as well. So these 3 products, I've got Monarch first, Crucible of War, and Uprising cases. And one shop, you know, there was one shop in Germany. I did order Uprising case. They had one left in stock. They have written an email. Well, it's not available anymore. Would you like to have something else? They reply so slow, but I said, yeah, I'll take 4 single boxes of Uprising because you have them in stock, like showing there's a lot of them. The reply was, well, they are not here anymore as well. So, don't care about it. It happens sometimes. So I had to buy more from somewhere else for a higher price, but that happens. It's all good. Monarch Unlimited, not much happening here. A little less boxes than last time, but we've seen 477 before. So yeah, we shall see how that develops. I think Monarch will be the third next thing to be under fire and kind of rise in price. Yeah, slowly but surely, Tales of Aria first is going back up over 80. Last time that has been in summer, so we are at 83 per box shipped to my door. 173 available is the lowest I have ever tracked. Of course, it was released on September 24th. I did only start this list in May 5th, so those 7-8 months. Yes, of course, the price was higher at the beginning. I didn't track that, but as you can see, it is still low enough to be worth it. I'm talking about sealed, right? Not worth opening. I don't know about that. I am going to do expected value videos for Monarch first and Tales of Aria first. I'm going to put in that work as well. I'm pretty motivated by my patrons, and I hope that all these informations, you know, we are just witnessing history. We're still at the beginning, but as you can see, the things that evolve here, now that we're talking about those let's get into this. There's more interesting stuff with the single cards going on. The price is 65, the highest price I have ever tracked for Tales of Aria Unlimited. So keep that in mind. 184, by far the lowest supply. So Tales of Aria Unlimited is a product which is being sold a lot. It's not that one retailer has just taken 100 off the market. No, there are a lot of sales. So Everfest came out next, and that was just a year ago. Well, at the beginning of February. So a year, 14 months. And it really feels like this has been such a long time since it came out. It was here at 85, so I did track this from March on. So basically the first time it was on cardmarket. The price went slowly down, stayed at 67. I mean, you've seen it here. And then last month we've seen that this was the decision point. Is it going sideways? Is it going down? Is it going up? It went up, and it's going up even more. 387 boxes. Well, that's still plenty. The cards inside are worth a lot. The expected value is good enough to open those. There's still talkings about Everfest Unlimited coming out. I'm not sure about that. We shall see. But anyhow, prices are going back up. I told you I'm going to get Uprising Dynasty and Everfest. I did miss out on Everfest yet because I had to get all these Outsiders boxes, which has been... I have earned money with this, so that was all cool. History 1, German. I'm just comparing the German ones because it interests me, because that is my native language. The price is at 120. There is 6 more boxes on the market than last month. History 1 in English, so the white border. The price is at 86, so that is back up to this price point 2 months ago. 213 boxes on the market, not moving much, as you could expect, because history pack, well, it doesn't contain these two-sided cold foil heroes, which are in the German product, and that's the reason why it's slowly going sideways. Sideways, yes, Uprising. There's some more boxes than last month. The price is back up to 74. This is looking pretty stable, and that is exactly what Legend Story Studios wanted to achieve with this Fab 2.0 invention. So the change between having first edition and unlimited edition. Everfest was the last first edition pack, and then Uprising, there's only one Uprising box. They do not differentiate between first edition and unlimited anymore. The price is stable. The amount of boxes is stable. Sorry, I'm out of words. It's picture. How do you say this? That is just the way they wanted it to be, and it worked out. It contains the cold foils for the collectors. It contains the rainbow foil for the players, and that is just well done. Dynasty, yes, well, it came out on November 11th. I still know how much work that was. Price is going sideways. The availability of boxes is going down, so I don't know if we can expect a restock from distributors soon, but if the price stays like this, it doesn't matter if it's 200 on the market or 100 on the market or 50. That is just the way it should be. So 74 for Uprising, 77 for Dynasty. And then we've had the History Pack 2 come out. The price is going down. The supply is the same. I really do expect the prices to go down further. So sellers will have to sell at a loss at a point because not too many people are interested in this product because it doesn't contain special cards, like it does not contain these two-sided Call for Heroes, which were in History Pack 1. So why would you get 36 packs for 96 bucks if you can get Uprising with Everfast, which is in here, for 76, Tales of Aria for 65, and Monarch for 63. They're all not sold out. Oops, sorry, that was the wrong slide. And the last one that came out was obviously Dynasty Outsiders. Oh my god, my brain, what is happening? So it came out on March 24th. That was just 1 week and 1 day ago. Yeah, as you can see, price is going down just a bit to 78, which, you know, 78, 74, 77. It could go all the way down to 74. That is just my prediction. 484 on the market. Let's see how many there were from Dynasty. 492 was the peak. At least, I mean, I'm just taking a screen, not a screenshot. I'm taking a screenshot. You can call it like this. One time a month. Maybe there have been 500 something before. We don't know. It's just this 1 point. It's good enough data. And there have been 364 of Uprising and then lower. So that Uprising, they will have to restock soon, I guess. I mean, looking at the expected value, more people will open it. If they don't, I will. Okay, so Outsiders, 484 on the market. Pretty stable, pretty good product. Prices are still cool. I am also going to do the expected value video for Outsiders later today, after this video. I did check on all those prices every 2 days. Looking stable now. Right, we go to the Fables. These are the first edition Fables. The Heart of Fjandal went back up to 20,000. At least that is card market. I am just comparing card market prices. Card market low. The Eye of Ophidia, the price is still at 12,000, and the Arknight chart is at 2,800. Not much changed except for this one being, you know, sold or taken off the market. Right, the next Fables. So I'm gonna make this bigger, and here's the first really hot outlier. I mean, this is not a mistake. This is not an April's Fool's joke. The Arknight chart Unlimited is at 800. As you can see, it was pretty much going sideways for around about 300, a little over, a little under, and now, I don't know. I haven't heard about any buyouts in Europe. Could be that the prices in the US are high enough so that shipping and taxes are worth buying from Europe, but 800, well, I opened it here. Hold on. I've got it here. So that is the Arknight chart. 789, 780. This one is new. It just updated. I've had this seller here. So maybe people are undercutting that because they just found out about this. But yeah, as you can see, the price has always been around these 300, always been there. Crucible of War Unlimited. I might just, yeah, I will open more. I did buy some of this product, and this is one of those cards you really want to find now, because 800, yeah, I mean, self-explanatory, right? Next one, the next Fables. I'm gonna make this bigger so you can see. Not much changing down here. Some are going up. I mean, Blood of Drakai Coldfall and the what is this? The Grandeur of Valahai. Yes. The eye and the heart are also going up slightly. I mean, what slightly? 350 to 395. That's a huge price increase, but it is nothing compared to the Command and Conquer Cold Foil, which has, when it came out, was around 300, and then last month 420. And now I also opened this one. There you go. It has always been here. 300 and then up to 400. Sold for 500 2 times, and now, well, that comes from Switzerland. It's outside my customs zone, so 969 would be the cheapest. So how about that? Dynasty is one of those sets I'm talking about. Getting those. Expected value video will come out next week, so in just a few days. I am really looking forward to this because not just the Fabled went up. I think Dynasty has been stable before as well. And, well, if I could find that card. Wow, it is instantly increasing the expected value for so many euros. It's crazy. So that has been the other story of the day. I mean, when I found about that, I didn't hear it before, right? I did not hear that before. I just opened my list and thought there has to be a mistake. There is just 7 on the market. $1,000 for Dynasty, which is still in stores. Anyhow, that was interesting. And then we have the legendaries. So, welcome to Wrath Unlimited. The Heart of Fjandal is still up there, 228. Mask of Momentum has gained 115 is the price now. And the rest, yeah, pretty much sideways. Arcane Rising. So the single cards, there's one. No, there's not one. Grasp has been going down to 73. It has been that low before, but compared to last month, that is cheap. You know, if you like this card, you might just... I'm sorry, this is Arcanite Skullcap. I am still trying to find a way to perfectly present this. Yes, 73 belongs to that card because it's down here. Grasp is 85. Techno Heart is 90. Skullbone Crossrep is 95. And Stone Striders is 125. So this one being $30 more expensive than last month. Skullbone Crossrep. Skullbone Crossrep, yes, it is. It has surpassed 100. It was sold for 120. Do I have one up for sale? Yeah, 125. So not many copies left, especially since there's not even... This is the Ranger, all these Ranger decks. There's still a lot of Ranger cards being sold. Now that Outsiders is out and, you know, Azalea and stuff is being played again like crazy. I expect this legendary. It's an original Arcane Rising Unlimited. It should be worth a lot. $95 is still cheap. I mean, not compared to all the times when people did not use them. And this is a perfect example for a card which will be used in play again because the synergy effects or the effects are used for the Ranger now. This card is a perfect example for a legendary which, you know, can gain traction just because players want it. Then we have legendary Crew Unlimited. Fjandal Spring Tunic is up again. Shiana is up by a lot. 75 is the highest price I've ever tracked. Yes, well, I know it has been more expensive when it came out. I sold it for a lot more, but you know, compared to the last months, this is just great, a great price increase. Then the Monarch First. This is new. I hope everything is correct here. Yeah, Doomsday 60, Eclipse 80, Vestige of Soul 110, Valiant Dynamo 160. So Eclipse, that was a huge price gain from 45 to 80. But it's not even worth mentioning it compared to the Carrion Husk, which has jumped 200. I have been offered, I have traded one, it came in. The seller even said, well, this card is going up. Oh, the trader. I have no idea why you would, you know, give away a card which you are certain of is going up in price and not wait a month or two when it is up. But I gladly accept it. and I thought the reprint in History Pack 2 would impact the price, but it didn't, because nobody's opening History Pack 2, and you know, it's just there's not enough on the market. So this is the cold foil version, $200. I can't even. This is 217 is the next, then 220, and then 240. So if these three cheaps are off the market, we could have another 20% in a month. We could. Well, anyhow, it has always been at 150, and now it is at 200. It was also sold for 190, 197. That is just huge. And then that is the unlimited, so the rainbow foil versions. Same picture here. Eclipse went up, yes, the rest is sideways. Carrion Husk is up, and Phantasmal Footsteps is also up again to 180. So in that price jump, that's another $40, 40%. Carrion Husk Unlimited, that is here. That looks even, you know, this chart looks still okay-ish. That was it started in October, so that's half a year almost. And here, this started in December. That's just 3 months, 3.5, and that has been a huge price jump. And 140 is the new price. So there's 23 in the market, and this was 21. Not much there. I think it does not have anything to do with buyouts. It's just a shadow card, which will be in Dusk Till Dawn. So, and it's not even the most expensive one. So yeah, there's still room, you know. It's a legendary, and I mean, the name legendary alone, you know, go figure. So these are the Tales of Aria first cards. Not much happening here. Basically, on average, going down. The Tales of Aria Unlimited, that's also going down, but the exception, New Horizon, a rainbow foil card for 190. There is something going on. That is a Ranger equipment as well, right? So Ranger, it's all about Ranger. It is all about, it's so interesting to see all this just by the data and the prices. You know, it's almost all of the times you have the perfect answer why the price is going up. I mean, we're not talking too much about those going sideways like Everfest. But if there's price movements to the upside, it is worth talking about this. And then 200 for the Fjandal Spring Tunic from the History Pack 1. So the white border. The rest is basically, yeah, there's some going up, some going down. But this 200, that's a lot. Then, check this out. The Crown of Providence is still going up. So the rest of Uprising Rainbow Foil is going sideways. And the Crown of Providence has hit $200. Did I open the Crown as well? Yes, I did. This is Rainbow Foil. 210 now. I do not compare the excellent version. It has a band. No, that's not good. So 210. Man, I'm gonna have to update this. So there is so much going on. It is weekend. Yes, people buy. Yes, I do have more orders to fulfill now. I do some. So it's all good. It's all great. I think I made the perfect decision to do this full time. All this keeping track of the data, I could be replaced by, you know, by artificial intelligence, a program which does the same thing. Or there's also Fab Stocks now offering the TCG player prices for in graphs, just like MTG Goldfish and just like is it Pokefish? There were always two sides comparing the TCG prices. I have always waited for Flesh and Blood, and just yesterday evening I've been talking to Josh from Riddleman Gaming, and he told me about Fab Stocks. And yes, there is the page which does exactly the same thing. It tracks all these TCG player datas, the prices, and puts it into graphs. So that's a neat little thing. But I do compare European prices, and I think there is no such thing for cardmarket. So I'm still gonna do it. It's not worth too much, except for, you know, spreading information out. And To me, being a seller for Flesh and Blood, having all this knowledge, it helps me personally doing decisions. What should I sell? What should I buy? Basically, you can't go wrong with any of these sealed products. It's totally crazy how good this game is adapted. Okay, anyhow, enough talking about this. We do have the Uprising cold foils, so 300 for the cold foil version. Also, Flame Scale Furnace going up. It is just, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I did say it since, I've seen it since January that we're in a hype again. Another different type of hype. It's not stupid hype and buy everything you can. It's more like people are looking for some special opportunities to get something special people are talking about. But that is dump money, I should say. If prices have been gone up for Command & Conquer Cold Foil, you don't buy it for 1,000 now. Just don't. There will be enough opened in the near future. It's not out of print. There's no such thing as Command & Conquer Cold Foil being not printed anymore or, not sold anymore. Well, don't care about it. This looks great here. This is Dynasty Rainbow Foil because, yeah, the Emperor is still at 10, but Shiraya has been gaining $2. Yeah, Spirit of Arena is at 35. I did sell so many of those because when I did my box openings, I got so many of those. I sold these for 20, then 25, and then 30, and now I've put one up for, I think, 45. Yeah. Also gaining is the Crown of Dominion. Went up from 45 to 58, so this has doubled in price compared to January 30th. And, well, the Black Tech Whisperers are going down just a bit, but that is Rainbow Foil, and here we have the Cold Foil. It is up to an all-time high. Not all-time high, I think right after release the price should have been higher. Like, this came out in November 11th, and 2 weeks before I've taken the first monthly. I do compare prices more often, This is just the monthly overview, and when I look at the Uprising cards, the Dynasty cards, the Uprising, oh my god, the Dynasty cards, I basically compare the price of these cards twice a month. For the monthly video here and for the expected value video whenever it's due. So $100 for the Crown of Dominion in cold foil. I think that's a decent price. A lot of cold foil legendaries should be around this price point. Yes, I know the ones that really don't attract too many players. This is a hero. This is a hero. Yeah, you can use that for a lot of decks, and you can use this for just basically one deck. I don't know how to explain that. That's that. Let's quickly go through these datas. So these are the display prices. We have seen all those. The starter decks, yes, not too much going on. I think I'm not going to do this in a graph because it's just there's nothing going on. I do know that, yes, the alpha decks are of course out of print, and of course they're expensive. 77 for Katsu, that went up $10. Dorothea is still at 102. And then also these are out of print. That is Monarch and Tales of Aria. So Bravo Prism Livia, Chain Bolton Briar, Oldhim and Lexi. These prices are still the same, but they are out of print. Even though I thought, yeah, here it stops. I thought, these numbers should go down from now on. Some are, yes, this is less, this is less, this is less. Yeah, and then the Uprising, Dromai, Phi, well, still too new. Anyhow, these are the LGS promos. I'll just scroll through them. There are a lot of price increases, like, Unorthodox Foil 59, that's the lowest price. I'm not going to talk about, single cards in detail, but Tectoplasma Pistol is at 100. This one right here, Death Dealer, yes, Death Dealer has been in the talkings a lot in the last time. Ranger, $99. It has been half the price basically all year long. All year, I did start in June with this list. But yeah, that's the way it is. There's a lot of promos being more expensive. Some are going down, but you know, 185 compared to 200, that is just one head jab red. Head jabs are expensive, as I was offered a set. I declined. It's too expensive for me. I'd like to have it, but you know, sometimes you just gotta, I'm gonna have to pay some bills, and I can't spend all the money I've gotten with Outsiders and in the last weeks with the rest of the cards. Yeah, anyhow, it's basically, yeah, there's more on the market, but the price stayed the same. Just if you want to have a certain card, just pause the video and look at that. I've just written the amount and the prices of all of those down. Since you know, I do collect the promos. I do collect the LGS promos, the Fab promos, and the Hero promos. I am far off completing all those. I also have bought the newest ones, which just came out in, they should have been there in December. So I've gotten those. So if I have written down 2 copies available for €3 each, I have bought them, but I've seen that just an hour ago that there have been more sellers offering this card, and of course it will go down lower than $3, but I just had to get it because, well, because that's not a good example, right? Being a seller and buying cards for more than you expect them to be in a week or a month. But I just wanted to have those. And oh yeah, the seller had another very expensive card which I've gotten, and then I've seen these, and I thought, yeah, if I already do pay shipping, let's just include those $18 in promos, even though I knew it could be, including shipping, could be cheaper. So these are the Hero promos. Stupid price. Ira 4,500. Reiner is going back up. It has been at 550 before. There has been a stretch with, you know, less, and then, well, a lot of there's not moving much with these kinds of cards, right? Azalea is at 2,000. Yeah, Azalea, yes. You name the Ranger card. They're all going up. So these are the prices for the Hero promos. Hero promos, like, there are so many rainbow foil heroes at 100. This is just crazy. And then there's so many special cold foils at 20, 15. What? You know, it's all over the place. It's basically depending on how good is the art, how many copies were given away to people, how just, you know, how good is the card for players, for instance. If somebody wants to bling out his deck and he does want the Hero promo instead of the token, there are several different reasons for the prices being like they are. But yeah, check this out. For instance, Arachne Hero 75, Arachne Huntsman and Cold Foil has been at 18 and now it's at 100. Yeah, it's a Ranger. All right, okay. So yeah, I would like to complete all these, but you know, $200 for a Briar, which just came out at the end of last year. 525 for Islander. This is just, sorry, I can't get them all. Gotta catch them all. So this is the Fab promos, real quick. Fab promos are so expensive because they are so scarce. A lot of them have basically only been given out in other countries, and then the newer ones are affordable, even though, yeah, there's a stretch of very expensive ones. Yeah, so not much happening there. I did check all of those prices as well. Yeah, some did change. Yeah, a lot of them did change. I've also gotten some Flesh and Blood promos again for myself, for my own personal collection. And I did sell a lot of promos in my market watch. Once in a while I'll talk about like the heroes, but I also do sell promos which I still do have in stock, and that's the reason why I do not talk about them. But yeah, that's the promos, the promos, the judge promos. So this is the Fables, which we have seen in the graphs, the legendaries we've seen in the graphs. So there was a time when I lost this list. The spreadsheet was gone from my Dropbox. I have no idea how that could happen, but I've had to restore all this 2 months ago. I've had to go in here and write down all these numbers into a new file, and it helped me a lot scrolling through this list. So, oh yeah, here, check this out. These are the newest ones. I did not have them on the graphs yet. We can talk about those. Outsiders, extended art, 250, 275. The cold foils are all over the place. 125 to 69. That's the price. No, yeah, that's the price. The rainbow foils, this is the amount, this is the price. I'm gonna have to update this list, kind of, but you know, Abyssal for 29 being the cheapest, and the sunk, no, 45 is the most expensive Redback Shroud rainbow foil. Sorry, I did not complete this. I'm going to do this next month because the graph looks totally stupid having a point there and not a line to another point. So I'm going to do this next month. And yeah, that's History Pack 2. Yeah, okay. So the Marvel Heroes, I have just compared the German versions. Prices were going down on average. Reiner is up 50. Bravo is up 30. Katsu is up 130. So this is almost all-time high. Dorothea down to 484, which is one of my favorite cards. I do have this. I think I'm never going to sell this. And yeah, dropped from 1,000 to 484. But you know, this is still up there. And then there's two new sellers who might just need money. I mean, there's not a reason to undercut for half the price in order to get rid of the card. But yeah, Dash also down. I do have this card. It's excellent. It is not near mint, but I still love it because the cold foil backside looks perfect. It's 450 bucks. So Azalea is up 120. Viserai stayed the same. Kano goes down 40. That's that. So, and then my inventory, I'm talking about this just a little bit. These are just the cards I offer on cardmarket. This is publicly known data. I mean, you can add all my cards worth up. I just have this here for myself to know what did I list them for. This is by far not, it doesn't mean how much are the Flesh and Blood cards worth. It's an indicator for me. Is the inventory value going up or is it staying the same? So it went up by 2,900. Since Outsiders came out, and I've spent 4,500 for that. I've sold some, I've listed some, and these are not all the cards, right? Basically, I only have 3 or 4 copies per card, and if I own 20 copies, well, the rest, the 16 or 17, are not included in here. And this also does not, this is not card market low, these are my prices. My prices vary between 30 and 90% over card market low. So if I wanted to compare this to card market low, I would say this is 22,000. That is just, you know, I do have a lot more World of Warcraft inventory here, and that's the same story. I might have 6 or 8 listed, but some of those cards I have hundreds of. So if I have an inventory of 70,000 from World of Warcraft, I know there's, you know, 2 or 3 times that much I can relist. So I kind of want to have an inventory, also including sealed product in 2 other storages I have. I want to reach a worth of inventory of 600,000. And if I do have trading cards for 600,000, plus the ones that are not included in the single card inventory, I mean, I also have Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all that stuff. If I reach 600,000, I think that's really the point when I can live off this. So this is just a little indication, and I have another number I look at, but it's not. These are the player numbers. So I'm going to do this now. I mean, the people who are still here, they are interested in all these informations I have. So this is the list of all these players participating at the official tournaments from Flesh and Blood. And this shows how many points, how many experience they have in the last 90 days. So it's rolling, you know, the last 90 days. How many points did they gain? And it always included, if I go to the last page, all of those players. So last time was 17,353. So I did just look how many players in the last 3 months have participated in official tournaments. The number has been going up. The trend has been going up, as you can see. But now they only include people with 50 points up and not people with 1 point up. So that basically destroyed my... There's no way to go to page 110 or back there. It's just, that's all they have. Maybe you could see this in a database if you're really, you know, if you're a hacker, lead script kitty, but I just have no idea. So I am going to list... It's always going to stay 4,004, and I can not continue this list. It makes no sense, right? Also for Germany, I thought there would be a difference. I could do this for every country, but you know, Germany, feed farm being still up there, this is crazy. Here, 50 and above, so that's just 215 players. I have no idea how I should know how many players are there officially. It should be even more because, you know, there has been the release in Japan, and there have been other Asian countries participating more, and there will be even more countries like Brazil and Portugal which will probably get their own Portuguese localization cards. But yeah, other than that, I cannot continue this list. It was great seeing how these player numbers have changed, but I think I'm not going to continue this. So Discord, this is the German Flesh and Blood Discord. Users 1,306, 1,328, and now it's 1,365. So this is going up as well. This is a strong indication. I mean, to me personally, the bigger the player base, the more people would be interested in buying older products, you know, and I do have so much in stock. Yeah, to me it's good having more players because that means more buyers, and I can sell single cards. I'm a single card seller. So that is the YouTube subscribers, 338 today. Totally awesome, totally nice to see more people being interested in my videos, even though yes, I do put a lot of work in, but I do feel like I do see all these guys having the biggest thumbnails and the biggest headlines and saying, yo friends, what's going on? This is the greatest of all. I can't be like this. I did change more to the, you know, being open and friendly. So I could do these lists for myself and just not publish them, but I decided to show this to everybody to, you know, to be part of this hobby and to give some kind of value. And yeah, thanks for all the subscribers. Thanks for the Patreons who really motivate me. If you want to support me, I do have Patreon. I still have 10 more spaces in my first rec. So I had 0 Patreons last month. I do have 10 now. I really expected 1 Patreon a month. And now that it's 10, it is such an honor. It's totally awesome. Yes, I cannot pay any bills with the support that comes there, but that's it for today. Awesome being part of this hobby. I will release the video, the talk with Riddleman as soon as the video is done, edited, maybe on Monday or maybe even tomorrow. We shall see. I don't know. That's it for now. It has been an interesting month. These cards, I don't know what happened here. That 800 unlimited, that one 1,000. Scobone is over 100. Carrion is at 200 and 140. The Crown is at 300 or 200 or even more now. This is just, there is so much going on. And yes, I am going to work on the expected value video for outsiders, and I'll talk to you later then. Thanks for watching. Bye.